What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Red River Aviation. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. And today we have the early July Storyline Airport update for you guys. I want to put this somewhere closer to the beginning because I completely forgot to say it, but make sure to go vote because you're not going to want to miss out on any. You want to determine what new airlines will come through, so you have the choice between JetBlue, Spirit, and Allegiant. Those two again. And then your new route, you have United versus Southwest, and then you have Frontier versus Alaska. So you have those two options for the routes, and then for the airline, you have between JetBlue, Allegiant, and Spirit. Today we have a new airline once again, some new routes, more to brag about with the Storyline Airport update. Also, we have a lot of other awesome things coming to the channel, including we'll have 4 uploads this week. I'll go over those very shortly. But I just wanted to mention, if you guys haven't already, make sure to check out the trip report from last week. Delta Connection, Bombardier, and CRJ-900 from Tulsa to Minneapolis, St. Paul. Very good video. I hope you guys enjoyed that if you did watch it. And if you're ready for the recap of this week, we're going to get started with that right now. So we're having the Storyline Airport update come out today, which is Monday. Wednesday, we'll have a Tulsa spotting terminal video coming out. Friday, we'll have a Tulsa International Airport update coming out. And Saturday, we'll have a trip announcement coming out. So 4 videos this week, so I hope you guys are all really excited for them. All Gemini jets and one off, or no, never mind the spotting video. So kind of split deal. If you guys like the real life stuff, you get some of that this week. And if you guys like the Gemini jet stuff, you get some of that this week. So trying to keep it all mixed in so everybody's happy, and hopefully you guys like both. So if you do, make sure to leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Hope you guys are excited for this video. We're gonna get started with it. I'll leave all the rambling for the end like always, and without further ado, make sure to go check out other videos after this if you enjoy watching this. I have plenty of videos on the channel, ranging from airport updates to unboxings to collection updates to real life spotting to trip reports. So anything you guys are looking for aviation related, you can probably find it here on my channel. So we are gonna get started over here. Actually, I'll go over the new stuff real quick. So Alaska Airlines will be your new airline. They had a 69% vote over Allegiant and Spirit, so they come in and they're already impacting, as you can tell. We have 2 vacant gates left of this white terminal portion, which this is still considered, this is all one concourse still. Actually, before I was recording, I was waiting for the light to get over past the whole table, and I was thinking, what can I do for the next segment, which we're going to make it through July with this terminal. We'll have those 2 gates occupied, and then I know exactly what I want to do for the next terminal expansion, which I'm also very excited about how it's going to work. So, yeah. With all that being said, we are going to get started with today's Storyline Airport update, and the new routes. Delta won over United again. United still struggles. They still have 1 gate and 1 route, and there they are in that corner. They did move gates. I'll mention all that stuff. So Delta now has a new route, and American Airlines also won over Aeromexico for their new routes today also. So here we go. So American Airlines has 3 gates now. Delta has 3 gates. Southwest has 2. Frontier, Alaska, Aeromexico, and United Express all have 1 gate. So we're gonna come right over here and we're gonna get started. Hopefully the cameras, the tripod and the actual camera portion don't mess up the lighting. Sorry, it's so bright it's kind of hard to see. But anyways. Back there, we have a Southwest Airlines Boeing 737-800 loading up at Gate 1. He is loading up with service up to Houston Hobby IH after arrival from Dallas Love Field. Once again, that's 2 daily there and back, so it comes in 4 times total through. So 1 plane does overnight, and then there's a very early flight, midday flight, and towards the evening flight, and then of course the morning flight, which comes in late. So yeah, Southwest 737-800 with split scimitars, which they're release. I don't know why I cannot say release with re in front of it. Release this model. because I would definitely buy it again. But the model that I really would like them to release, make again, would be probably the only term I can use without doing horrible trying to pronounce it. Here's at gate 2, we have the South Sounds Boeing 737-700 in the Frontier scheme as well. Love
like they used to do out of Tulsa.
I had better.
I'm sure they still do it there, but man, just from this perspective,
one plane will come in on an early flight, go out to that destination, and the next plane will come in from that destination, go out to another. So,
he's currently getting
one model that has not been seen. I mean, it was seen in the collection update, but in an airport,
I believe I just forgot the other 2 routes.
I can't name the last time that this was in an airport. It may not have been in many. Here we have a JetBlue Airlines Airbus E321. Yes, with the Prism tail, probably still my favorite tail. However, Spotlight has grown on me. Or no, I liked it from the beginning. It just compared to this. Sorry, tripod's definitely not the most cooperative. Anyways, he diverted. He was flying from New York JFK to San Diego, which I don't know if they fly that, or Los Angeles, whichever they fly per se. And he diverted. He had a fuel leak in midair. Luckily, he's safe, and he is currently. We're going to try to get him to one of these gates back here to deplane him. So that's where he's heading right now, to gates 7 and 9 are the 2 vacants. So wanted to get that model real quick, but I'm really glad it's back. I will honestly probably buy the JetBlue A321 Neo with the Spotlight tail because I love that model, or just the real life plane. And I really want to see it, but I'll definitely probably buy the model regardless of the Neo size engines. I'm kind of looking to invest. I really hope they fly them to Dallas. I'd love to integrate them. And I bet you money it'll be in the Storyline Airport updates if I get it. But anyways, yeah, they will be in a vote soon. Maybe the next airline, actually. So why did I forget to say they go vote? You guys should probably know it by now, but if you haven't already, make sure to... Okay, so I just made a clip to go vote because we really need to encourage that. So make sure to go vote. Link in the description. I really want to see what you guys have to say about the vote, and I really want to determine the Storyline Airport update, get you guys as involved as possible. Anyways, JetBlue Airbus A321 diverted, and he'll be hopefully getting back on the road shortly. Next up, we have, this is not the new flight, but this is definitely one of the current flights. Here I have a Delta connection, or it used to be a connection, but now Delta Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-95, also known as the 717, heading out to Minneapolis, St. Paul from Gate 3. This used to be United's gate, but they have since moved to Gate 11. So, due to reasons that Delta needed more gates, 2 daily Boeing 717s to Minneapolis, St. Paul. So, upgrade from CRJ700, so round of applause there. Southwest won't be changing, they'll just be getting more flights, and who knows, maybe that'll be their next gate that they get. It depends on which airline you guys vote for, so yeah. But I'll say that we'll make it through the next week's, we'll make it through July with no terminal expansion. By the first update in August, we'll have a terminal expansion, which is pretty crazy to think that summer's that close to being already finished, which it's pretty hard to think about would be the right word, I suppose, but yeah. Anyways, gate number 4, sorry about the portion of my window where it goes to absolute bad lighting, but it's okay. Here we have Delta Airlines Boeing 737-800. First release, once again, if you didn't know. He is getting ready for Salt Lake City, which is Delta's new route. 1 daily Boeing 737-800. So great to see that Delta is definitely stepping up and not playing any games with those no more connection flights. They're all on mainline now. Hopefully Salt Lake City does well. It's definitely interesting to see that route before, such as New York, Miami, Newark, well, never mind. San Francisco, San Diego, Austin, destinations along those lines. But Salt Lake City gets integrated by Delta, so I think it's going to do well. That's a midday flight, so yeah, he's going to be making his turnaround. There are no base flights here yet. That is subject to change, though, in the next few updates, as I can say that either Delta or American's going to emerge. And it's probably going to be American because if I merge Delta, I mean, I can't do much more. Like, I have a lot of RJs, so maybe Delta has a focus city with their connection flights, but American's going to be over. Anyways, Delta 737-800 will service Salt Lake City. Almost done with this portion. It was real simple. Here we have one of my favorite models, I would say. I kind of disappointed about that antenna, but there's only so much I can do about that. I've tried to tilt it and stuff, but here we have the Delta Airlines Bombardier CS-100. He is getting ready for Atlanta, which is 3 daily flights on the CS-100, no exceptions. Flight does really well. We have a noon flight, we have a towards the 5 o'clock range flight, and then we have our evening flight, which is around 10 p.m. So yeah, would you guys like to see flight numbers and stuff too? One thing that I have plans on doing, but I just haven't got to it for this airport, is I want to put statistics on all these flights, which hopefully I can get to. But I am very happy to say that I've been getting them recorded and they've been out, and we're having 4 this week, so that's really awesome. But also, to go on top of all that, sorry about the dogs. It seems, I don't know what it is about Storyline Airport updates and the dogs, but they definitely collide. But anyways, one thing that I really want to do is, or what I was saying was, I've been doing really well with that, and I've also got pictures. I'm glad to say that the whole Albuquerque trip is finished. There are no more pictures to edit. I've moved on to the Washington, D.C. trip. I'm in the Charlotte pictures right now, very early on, but glad to say that's pretty much done. I'm planning around August to begin that whole trip. So it took 8 months to do Albuquerque, so my assumption would be we're talking probably, unless if I skip a lot of RJs, which I wouldn't be surprised if I did nowadays, we're probably around 9 months again. So yeah, but more pictures, more trips, a lot of things will happen, and including the new trip, which will be announced Saturday. Make sure to be there for that. Hopefully, it doesn't usually do well, but for the people who want to watch, it's there. So Delta CS-100 with service to Atlanta, the 3 daily to Atlanta. So yes. At gate 6, we have what's in some very beautiful lighting. I don't know why, but the blue on the tail is just absolutely showing off. Here we have, now it's not B-15, that's gate 6. American Airlines Ember 175, as he's getting ready for one of his now 2 daily flights to Chicago O'Hare. We have upgraded from, there was 1 last update. If I said 2 last update, my bad. It's 2 right now. I would have thought by now United would be flying that, but I mean, they're not even, I mean, they're kind of struggling, to say the least. They are really not getting very far. So yeah, I would recommend you guys vote for them, because I would really like to see how they do. But yeah, whatever you guys want to do, it's your guys' choice. So anyways, the Ember 175 is getting ready for Chicago O'Hare. Next up, pushing back from gate 8, we have a brand new service voted on by you guys. Here I have the American Airlines Ember 190. Very interesting choice by myself to bring these in, but since they're getting retired in 2020, I thought that would be a great idea to try to integrate these in, because, you know, I don't ever get to integrate them in that much. Anyways, American Airlines, not American Eagle, American Airlines Ember 190, as he's pushing back service up to Charlotte O'Hare. About to do that again. Charlotte Dulles International Airport. Yes, we are now serving Charlotte out of our Storyline Airport. This is also for April 2020, so we've already made it through a whole year of the actual airport timeline, but we're only, we're 3 months in or so. Yeah, we did June, May, April. I think we're 4 months in, actually. But anyways, he's pushing back with service up to Charlotte, North Carolina, the Ember 190. 1 daily flight in Ember 190. I'm assuming that that's prone to change very quickly. Americans definitely growing at a rapid rate here at the airport. They have not announced anything, but they're going to definitely have a new route probably, unless if a major upset in the votes happen. But I'm assuming that American's probably going to win again. Or actually, it was between, no, American's not getting any routes next month probably. They'll probably just get major increases on their flights, because Southwest versus United, Frontier versus Alaska. So American's going to take off the first vote of next month, but late, but they'll be back next month probably in the votes, which I probably will start increasing that starting in August. So, anyways, now here's probably my favorite portion of the whole airport. At gate 10, we have the American Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-82. Is that focused? It just doesn't look like that way for whatever reason. A polished American Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-82. He's currently getting ready for one of his 3 daily flights to Dallas-Fort Worth, and now it's 3 Super 80s. Flight's doing very well. It's the one of the most popular routes at the airport. It actually is. Delta's flights to Atlanta is number 2, and number 3 is United's been here the whole time. They used to hold the number 3 spot. They did till this month. Actually, surprisingly, Southwest flights to Dallas Love Field have took the number 3 spot. So very interesting. Anyways, Dallas Fort Worth for him. He is just love seeing the Super 80s in the updates. Luckily, they fly to every airport I operate, so that's awesome, and plan to keep it that way for a very long time. Very nice day out. It started cloudy, so I was kind of disappointed about that because I've had since Friday to record this. Friday night it was sun didn't peak out till like 7:30, and that's around 7:15 right now, which is the best time of light. If you saw in the last storyline update, that was towards the 8 o'clock range, so I was a little late. Saturday, last night, sun also didn't come out till about 7:45. They can't really predict it. Today, it started cloudy, and then towards 12 o'clock, we got partly cloudy. Towards the evening, it's definitely really cleared up. I would say fair would be the right term, which if you don't know what fair is, that's basically mostly sunny, and then mostly cloudy is the other. So you have sunny, mostly sunny, or fair is what Weather Channel calls it, which is where I get my weather. Partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, and just cloudy. And then rain and thunderstorms, of course, too. But yeah, I try not to record on those days. Very rarely does that happen. Anyways, American Airlines McDonnell Douglas MD-82 service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Sorry about how the plane literally got on the line of the window. Here we have the Frontier Airlines Airbus E220neo. This is, I want to say it's that Hummingbird, but I need to confirm that. Yeah, you'll see in a future video why my hands are covered in paint. Georgia, the painted bunting is actually what that is. The Hummingbird's the other plane. Hopefully I didn't get too close to the mic. Frontier Airlines Airbus E320neo. Georgia the painting bunny. Georgia the painted bunny. Getting ready for everybody's favorite airport, Denver, Colorado, which is actually surprisingly a very successful route. It's 5 daily, and they're looking to expand next update. So here's our new flight. Alaska Airlines Boeing 737-800 new livery. Chester finally makes his appearance at gate 14. That was gate 12 that we just passed, by the way, as he's getting ready for Seattle, Washington. Welcome Alaska into the updates. Very glad to have him. Voted on by you guys, of course, but Alaska's going to do great things here. Maybe they end up going to the East Coast. Highly doubt it, but Portland's probably next for them, so maybe they'll get their 2 services, and who knows where. The only problem with these new airlines is I'm not going to be able to integrate them as much. So what I'll try to do is from now on, hopefully I remember, but hopefully, actually, well, since I announced it at the beginning, I'm not going to do it for this update, but I really need to start, because there's not going I'm going to have every airline in my fleet already in this airport. Like the internationals will obviously, I'll try to give some time, but I mean, I'm running out of low-cost airlines like Spirit, Allegiant, JetBlue was there. But I mean, I'm running out of airlines, unfortunately, so yeah. Anyways, he's heading out to Seattle, Washington. Unfortunately, just made it to the, pretty much has made it to the, I'm not going to drag the table since we're just going to look at something else for the rest of the update. Here I have Aeromexico Connection Emerald 190, now up to 2 daily flights to Mexico City. They could have got new routes, but voted on you guys. American won that. So anyways, just thought this would be a cool view. There we go. Mexico City, 1 and 2 daily. They have overnight and they have midday now, so very awesome. And then the major struggles continue for United Express. Is their Embraer 175 today. I'll try to get a view of without the gate in the way. Sorry, my chair got in the way. United Express Embraer 175. He's getting ready of his 1 now 3 daily, if it wasn't already 3 daily. Flights to Houston IH, which will conclude our update. He's at gate 13 was Aeromexico. This is gate 9, and gate 7 and 5 once again are vacant. JetBlue is coming into gate 7. They're all fully operational, but just haven't got to be used yet. That'll be your update, guys. Very cool perspective here. I really like this, but yeah. Anyways, rambling wise, 4 uploads coming out. Very excited to do that for you guys. This airport's really starting to grow very rapidly, so that's pretty awesome. Pictures are coming along well. Make sure to follow me at Red River Aviation on Instagram. Channel is really doing well right now. So if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell and like the video. The channel is really starting to emerge, and I'm really happy about that because I've really put in a ton of hard work, and I'm really excited to see it growing at the rate it's growing and all the feedback and things like that. Make sure to comment also what you thought about the update and who you think should be the new airlines going forward. Definitely into suggestions, even though you guys have already seen my fleet and the limited airlines I have. However, I think American's hub's probably going to begin. They'll probably end up having a terminal at some point. All that I can say about the new terminal is it's going to be on the other side of the black terminal. So Southwest gates will definitely be different, but it will definitely be a great move. Also today, I will announce this now. Great to say that I now finally have the Tulsa terminals painted, or spray painted, and also cut up. Or I showed an example. I'm making the terminal video. I'm halfway done with it. I'm waiting on printing to come in tomorrow so I can do the windows, and I lost my nail for the jet bridges holes. So I don't know if I'll get a new nail or what I'll do with that, but that's why I didn't finish it today. Plus storyline had to be filmed, so I just set that up instead. So that's very exciting here that's in the works. It'll be out. I'll say it'll be out this month. I know what day, but I'm not going to announce it. I'll announce it when it's very close. But once again, the 4 uploads for this week. This is storyline coming out on Monday. Wednesday will be a Tulsa terminal spotting video. Friday will be why am I dreaming? Tulsa International Airport update. Saturday will be trip announcement. Next Monday, I think I have Pensacola in the realms, and then I'm not going to go any farther than that. So very exciting about that. Make sure to check out other videos. I definitely have a lot of videos that are doing really well. One video that's done, well, I have had 3 that have really done well. But the 3 that have really done amazing was the June update for Dallas-Fort Worth, Massive Unboxing number 2, and the collection update. Those 3 are doing really well. I would recommend those 3 for any of my new viewers. And if you haven't seen, I mean, we have 5 updates now for the Storyline Airport updates. We have 15 for Dallas-Fort Worth, like 14 for Albuquerque, I think 8 for Tulsa, and like 5 for Pensacola, and then we have 9 trip reports now, more coming every week. Same for the updates, but like 15 specials, and yeah, there's a lot of content. Spotting also has its playlist. One thing I want to do with like the massive unboxings, those will go from specials. They'll have their own playlist now. Collection updates will have their own playlist, even though they're very infrequent and very every now and then, just very well, they're not really consistent. It's just whenever the update comes for them. So just really happy about the collection expanding and just going forward with great things. You know, this is really just something that, you know, if it never makes money, that's completely fine, even though that's the ultimate goal. But one thing that I can just take away from this is interacting with people that enjoy doing the same stuff that I do. That's just one of the biggest takeaways. It's really my escape from my real life, and it's really just something that I do on a daily basis that I just really enjoy, and it's something that is irreplaceable. in my life. And I just want to say thank you guys for watching. I had, in June was my best month ever on my channel. I had 15,000 minutes watched, 5,000 views, and 75 subscribers. So thank you guys so much for that. That was, I mean, every category was doubled. I think watch time, subscribers, and views were all up 100%. Maybe not subscribers, probably 50 for that, but still, that's astronomical. And you guys make that happen by clicking that like button, subscribing, and turning on the notification bell. And we're just on a massive rate right now. 500's looking, I mean, if we can do another 75 this month, which we're at 440 right now, I think 500 by the end of July is very easy. I think we're going to do that with no problems. So that's the goal, is 500 by the end of the month. And my claim to fame from the beginning of the year, getting to 500 by the end of the year, heck, I mean, at the rate we're at, we can definitely go 750. The ultimate goal would be 1,000, but I don't know if I have that kind of content on the way. But definitely knowing what you guys like to see and what does well is definitely stuff that it's been really satisfying to see that I've worked up this whole year. And to know that you guys are still here to watch and support is just something that I really enjoy. And I know the rambling can get old at the end, but I'll leave it here for you guys who really want to listen. One thing that I do want to consider doing at some point is I want to do some scripted stuff, which is something I've always enjoyed watching. I don't know if that's a big deal in our community, such as scripting stuff, and I know people do it, but not in the sense that my type of content necessarily. Like, there's not a ton that I could script and just record. Like, yeah, obviously I could script every video, but the trip report, that's a subtitle, more common deal. Like, I don't think that voiceovers would be great on that. The Gen Legends Airport updates, that just doesn't work in my style. I would have so much that I would have to integrate into that, and I will be honest with you, I can't write 2 scripts a week for that. Or such as what I'm thinking of scripting is more one video that I really want to do. It may be a little early to do it, but I absolutely love watching the history of things, such as people, shows, content, you know, just all that stuff. But I really want to do the history of Red River Aviation, which that technically is an autobiography in a video form. But that would be one of the things I would like to script. And that's definitely something that I may do as a video in my 2-year anniversary. Basically recap every video that I've made. It would be longer and be for the people who care, which it would probably be a very small number. I would not be surprised if it doesn't do well. But, you know, at the end of the day, I try to satisfy everybody. And that would be just a bonus video. And I completely forgot here. But here I have American Airlines McDonald's MD-83 heading out late for Dallas Fort Worth. Beautiful. It's not in the light. But anyways, what I was trying to say was trying to integrate everything in, and that's something that I would really like to make. So I try to make, from the looks of it, everybody really enjoys what I do. The trip announcements, that's just there for who wants to see it, but mainly it's the actual content of seeing it flow in. But nevertheless, that's something I would like to do one day, but I won't keep you guys any longer. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure please leave a like and subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Videos are popping up on screen, and there's over 100 on the channel for you to select and watch at your own rate, or if you care to watch any of them or anything like that. I really appreciate all your support, and it really means the world to be able to do this and have all kinds of massive support from you guys just watching, because at the end of the day, this is just something that I really like doing just to satisfy myself. But to see people enjoy it is really what drives me. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Red River Aviation is signing off.